So sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Today, work in a way as if you have something to celebrate. Celebrating that you've made it onto your mat, or choosing something else that makes you feel good, something you want to celebrate. And feel for bringing in that kind of energy into your body. Working with what feels like it's enough. As you breathe, feel your ribs as they open out to the side. And then notice just about how much you're breathing, what is the depth? Breathing in so that you're filling yourself up with what you need. And exhale, allowing your body to exhale to let go. And right from the pelvic bowl, breathe in, moving belly into pelvis, up into belly, diaphragm into heart. And exhale, relax your forehead. Now breathe in, breathe to sternum. And exhale, allow your body to let go a little bit more. Pranayama today is Kapalabhati breathing, doing 100 pumps in Kapalabhati. So bring the soles of your feet together. Your toes are flexed back towards your shins, and your thighs are out towards the side. You bring your hands by hips. You have a block, you can place your hands onto a block. Just gives you a little bit more extension, a little bit more opening into lower back. Also, you can bend your elbows slightly. Try to keep yourself fairly relaxed in this. Now breathe in. Sharp exhales through the nose, 100 pumps. When you finish up from here, take a deep breath, filling yourself up with what your body needs. So working with your own dosage, working with what feels like it's the right amount for you. And then hold the breath, allowing the breath to move through your body so that you feel it opening into cells, opening into cell tissues. Forward bend, bring your hands forward of your shins, and then strong exhale through your mouth. Uddiyana, chin tucks into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Your ribs stay spread. Your belly, it moves away from pelvic bowl. Your sit bones, press it back down and then lengthen ribs away from sacrum. Keep hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly and breathe. Breathe into back ribs. And exhale as you fold. Belly's in. As you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Exhale. Exhale as you fold, belly's in. One more breath in this. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Marikasana 1. So straighten your left leg. The left leg reaches straight forward. Bring your right foot in. So your right foot is flat to the floor. Your right heel is towards your right sit bone. If you might need a strap for this pose. If you're having a strap, the strap will be right by right hip. You're bringing your right arm around your right thigh, and the left arm is around the back, and bind the hands if you can. Pressing down into right sit bone, breathing lift out of right side. And exhale, you're folding towards your left shin, left thigh. Deep breath, keep lifting belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale as you fold. Feel as if you're pressing your right arm against your right shin, helping to open up your side ribs. Now breathe in, breathe to heart, filling heart with breath. And exhale, folding towards your left thigh, feet active. One more breath to where you're feeling this most. And exhale, exhale, fold. Keep pressing your right foot to floor. Then inhale, release, and then ease all the way on back up. From here, keeping your left leg reaching forward, bring your left arm around your left thigh, and your right arm, it reaches back. I place my right hand onto a block, just to give a little bit more extension. So you're reaching your left leg away from you, press into right sit bone, breathing lift out of right side. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the right. Now keep your chin aligned with your chest. And then breathe in, lift sternum. And as you exhale, as you twist towards your right left leg, reach your left leg forward. Pressing down into sit bones and feel this right from coccyx as you breathe in, lengthen, get lengthening out of lower back, out of mid back, and out of upper back. So you're lifting up. And as you exhale, feel as if you're twisting away from your left thigh. Left foot is active. Then inhale, release. You have the option, coming into a seated side bend, option of tucking your right foot in so the foot presses against your thigh, heel towards the groin, or to bring your foot back so that your heel is by your glutes. You're taking your foot back, reach your right hand back, grab hold of the ankle or the foot. If you haven't taken your foot back, then your hand fingertips to the floor. Press into your left sit bone. Actually, everyone do that. If you bring your hand onto your thigh, right by your hip crease, and then feel as if you're gliding your thigh away from you. So your right hand is back, and as you press into your left sit bone, breathe in, lift, lengthen away from thigh. Belly moves away from thigh. As you exhale, feel as if you're giving your left thigh nice little massage. You're opening up the cell tissues, right? Using to traction the thigh away from you, working into the fascia of your thigh. Now breathe in and then lift up, lift away from the thigh. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your left leg away from you. Reach out with the ball of your foot. Then relax your left arm down towards the inside of your left thigh. Your right arm has the right ankle. As you breathe in, gently lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. As you breathe in, feel the lifting belly, Lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, relax your left ear to left shoulder. From here, I want you to focus on using your abdominal muscles to keep the length. So lift your left arm away from the floor and reach it forward. It's about 2-3 inches away from the floor. Lift your right arm up and then lengthen. So your arms are like they're lengthening away from each other. Now inhale, lift out away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, relax your left ear to left shoulder. Glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Now breathe and lift sternum, so chest is lifting up to chin. And as you exhale, keep your chest lifted, but relax both shoulders down. Feel as if you're moving your right thigh back whilst reaching your left leg forward. If this feels too strong for you, then let your arms touch the floor and touch your back foot. You're really just working and building strength without forcing. On your next breath, as you inhale, bring your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Your chest lifts slightly. Now breathe. Breathe to the right side of chest. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe in, lift your left side ribs as if they're lifting up in towards your left armpit. And if your left hand is off the floor, reach it away from you and keep the neck relaxed. Your hand is on the floor, gently push the floor away. Feeling for that sense of lightness, that sense of delicacy, that you're working with yourself, working with your body as if you really deserve this. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm out and up towards the sky. As you exhale, as you gently glide your chest forward, gently reach your right arm back. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Now breathe to the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you exhale, lower your right arm away from your right ear and then reach it back. So you get more opening through your back. On the next breath, as you inhale, reach your right arm straight up. And as you exhale, you're lengthening your arm forward over your right ear. Now breathe in and feel the lifting light side ribs away from your left hip. And as you exhale, you're lengthening the arm forward. But again, the hands can be on the floor. If you want a little slightly stronger, but finessing the pose, there's a lightness. There's a lightness of the hands on the floor. There's a lightness of the hands to the floor. On your breath, breathe in and spread your ribs out to side so your lungs are really opening to armpits. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Now, walk your hands back towards the top of your left thigh. And then as you breathe in, press into your left sit bone. Feeling as you're lifting belly up. And as you exhale, massage, you're gliding, you're just opening the hips. Just feel as if you're moving your thigh away from that hip bone. Keep moving the thigh forward. Then do this the same to calves. Breathe in, lift up. And exhale as you're folding forward. Feel as if you're gliding that thigh forward. If this is tight into hamstrings, then bend your left knee. But you're still able to open up. You're opening into lower back. Last breath like this. Breathe in, breathe to lower back. Keep feeling of lifting away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Belly's in. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away, coming all the way on back up. And then change. So you're straightening your right leg. Right leg is reaching straight forward. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Your left foot is tucked in, so the heel is moving towards the groin, foot's back to the floor. You might need a strap. If you do, the strap is by your left hip. Your left arm is sliding around your left shin. The right arm is around the back and binding the hands, or use a strap to bind. Then as you press down into your left foot, left sit bone, breathe in as you lengthen out of left side. And exhale as you're folding forward towards your right shin. Beta active. Now breathe as you breathe, feel for lifting belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. Spread your breath into back ribs. As you exhale, fold forward but feet active. Reach forward, spread the toes of your right foot. Then inhale, release. And easing all the way on back up from this. Bring your left foot closer towards your left sit bone. And then keep reaching your right leg away from you. Bring your right arm around your left thigh, hugging the thigh. Left arm is reaching back, hands to the floor or on a block. Press down into left sit bone as you breathe and lift up out of left side. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the left, you're reaching your right foot forward. Now breathe to sternum, chest lifts. And exhale, twist to the left. Try to align your chin with your chest so you're not stretching through your neck. Now breathe in deeply. Sit bones presses down. Feel this right from coccyx, and then you lengthen lower ribs, lengthen mid ribs and upper ribs up. Reach your right leg forward as you twist towards the left. And inhale, release. Option to tuck your left foot in so the heel is by the groin, foot presses against your left thigh, or to bring your left foot back so that the heel is by your glute, moving your thighs away from each other. Feet still active. If you've taken your left foot back, bring your left hand back, take hold of the ankle. Now press down into right sit bone. Use your right hand to traction your thigh away from you. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your left thigh back, opening into hips, opening into pelvis. Now breathe in, rooting down into sit bones, and keep feeling as if you're lifting away from thigh. And as you exhale, relax, glide your left shoulder down. On the next breath, reach your right arm straight up. And as you breathe out, bring the arm down on the inside of your right leg. Left arm is by holding the foot or the ankle. You want to work with more opening or feel, more sense of feel. You can lift your right arm up and then breathe in gracefully, lift out of your right side. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your ear, both feet active. Now feel this, the breath. You're moving right down from your pelvic bowl, breathing, lifting belly away from pelvis, lift your diaphragm, keep inhaling as your chest lifts to chin. And as you exhale, feel as if you're lengthening your arms away from you. Your arms are hovering away from the floor, and then feel this. Now breathe in and lengthen out of your right side. And as you exhale, let your shoulders soften, keep the chest lifted. You're going further. On the next breath, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip or clothing. And as you breathe out, float your left shoulder down away from your left ear. Breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. Feel as if you're lengthening left ear away from left shoulder. And with grace, on exhale, slide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Now breathe. Breathe to the right side of the chest. Deep breath. Slightly roll your chest open as you glide your left shoulder down. On your next breath, release your left arm and reach your left arm skywards. And as you exhale, glide your left arm back. Again, you can reach your right arm forward. So your arms are like hovering. They're suspended. Using your arms to really open your body up. So breathe in, lift sternum. And as you exhale, it's as if you're lengthening your arms in opposite directions. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, reach your left arm right up towards the sky. Go with ease. Feel the sensations. Allow yourself to feel this. And as you breathe out, lengthen without forcing. You're lengthening your left arm over left ear. Feel for pressing down into right sit bone as you breathe, lift out of right side. And as you exhale, feel as you reach your left arm forward, you'll feel your side muscles, intercostal muscles are opening. This may be a little bit strong, so if you want to support, your hand is to the floor. As you breathe in, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale as you're folding forward. Again, the hands can be on the floor or hover or traction. In fact, bring your hands onto your right thigh and traction. Massage your thigh bone forward. So you're opening into hip flexors, opening into lower back. So press down, press into your right sit bone. Breathe in, feel as if you're lifting away from right thigh. And as you exhale, now you're folding forward. Again, the hands can be on the floor, the ankle, the calf, or suspended. Keep the neck relaxed and let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Breathe to back ridge, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, let your body just relax forward. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in, as you come all the way on back up. Coming down, lying down into your back, starting your abdominal sequence. Today, we'll start with elbow to knee and broker. So those are two poses, two abs you'll do to start, just to warm your body up. So lie down onto your back. If your back is weak, you can fold the mat. So you have the support for your lower back. And you lie down onto your back. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your back is weak again. Have the feet to the floor. Your pose is lower back is pressing down. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. To exhale, you curl tailbone up, and your elbows are to left knee. Belly's in. You're going further, lift one foot up. And if you're going further, straighten up. Inhale to center. And as you exhale, lower down. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor, bend the knees. The knees are lined with hips, heels are below the knees, and toes are flexed to shins. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Now as you exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Feel for moving your right thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Reach your heels away from you. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Feel for lengthening each toe away from the other. Now pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Feel for easing right thigh bone away from hip. Now pull belly in. Belly's in, press your lower back down. As you breathe in, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up and ascend your thigh bone forward away from waist. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Press your lower back down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to the left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up, the shoulder blades off the floor. Place your thumb at the ball joint of your thigh and hip. Now curl tailbone up and use this to traction. You're moving your thigh bone away from the hip. Keep moving thigh away from hip. Now pull belly in. Belly pulls in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. You reach left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades off the floor. Use your thumb just to give you a marker. As you curl tailbone up, traction, move your thigh bone away from the hip bone. Now pull your belly in and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Roga. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. You're reaching out with the ball of your foot. That leg is straight up. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Now curl tailbone up. Send your right leg up. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Use your left foot to send the thigh up. Move your left thigh away from the hip. Reach your elbows straight up. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg straight up. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Place your right foot on the inside of the left thigh. You can hold it there. Now use your foot to traction your left thigh out and up. Move your right thigh bone away from hip. Reach your right elbow up as you send your left leg straight up. Pull belly in. Press your lower back down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Place your left foot on the inside of the thigh. Foot presses against your thigh. Now curl tailbone up. Use your left foot to traction your thigh out and up. Move your left thigh away from hip. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. You're reaching your left leg straight up. Place your right foot on the inside of left thigh. You can hold it there. Now curl tailbone up. Traction your thigh out and up. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up as you move your right thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Press your lower back down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg up. Place your left foot onto thigh, right thigh. Curl tailbone up. Traction your thigh out and up. Reach your elbows up as you move your left thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, coming back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg up. Place your right foot onto the left thigh, inside of the thigh if you can. Curl tailbone up. Send the thigh out and up. Move your right thigh away from the hip. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down, and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. You need your roll for your next pose. So grab hold of your roll or your block and place the roll between your thighs. Your next pose is gate opener. Your legs are reaching straight up. Again, you can bend the knees, You can even have your feet onto the floor. Hands clasped behind your head and neck. And legs are either reaching straight up or the knees are bent or onto the floor. Press your lower back to floor. And breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Reach up. Now squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out to side. And as you exhale, as you curl pubic bone up to the roll, press your hands down onto the roll. Lift your chest. Reach your right elbow up as you stretch your legs to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll. Reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Now reach your elbows up and then squeeze the roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and then straddle your legs. As you exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll as you press your right hand down. Reach your left elbow up. Lengthen your legs out to side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll. Reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now squeeze the roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Reach, feel for moving thigh bone away from hips. As you stretch your legs to the sky, pull belly in. Inhale, left hand is onto the roll and straddle the legs out to side. Reach out, spread the toes. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, press your hands down onto the roll. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up as you stretch your legs to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Now lift up, reach your elbows up, reach them up, reach them back. Squeeze roll, squeeze, sit bone to tailbone, pull belly in. Inhale, right hand is onto the roll and straddle the legs. As you exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll as you press your right hand down. Lengthen your legs out to the side, lift your chest, reach your left elbow up, pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. You need your block for the next pose. So have your block in touching distance. Your next pose is bridge. We do bridge with wrist stretches. So bridge with wrist stretches, and then working into half Varasana today. So bridge with one leg up and then half Varasana. Talk you through. So lie down on your back, soles of your feet onto the floor. Reach down with your fingertips. Line up your heels with your sit bones or hip distance apart, and then brush your heels with your fingertips. Let your arms relax by your side. The block is within touching distance. Press your lower back to floor, and then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, move chest to chin. Press your feet to floor, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lift pelvis up away from the floor. Feel as if you've anchored your heels to the floor, and then breathe in, you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, push the floor away, lift up. Feel as if you're lifting pubic bone up to sky. Now breathe in to the side ribs, open the side ribs up. And as you exhale, lift up, send thighs and knees away from you. Reach your arms up towards the sky, wrist stretches. Take the the little finger of your right hand, and then breathe to palm of hands. And as you exhale, glide your little finger back, spread the fingers wide, reach your arms to the sky, and release. Taking hold of your ring finger. As you breathe in, glide your ribs away from your right hip. You exhale as you push the floor away with your feet, spread each finger away from each other, and release. Taking hold of your middle finger. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, glide your middle finger back and release. Taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, glide your first finger back and release. Taking hold of your thumb. Now breathe in, breathe to back of heart, energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, push the feet to the floor. As you lift up, glide your thumb back. Release, change hands. Take hold of the little finger on your left hand and then ease it back. Breathe to palm of hands, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, open your hands to the sky and release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Press heels to the floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, glide your ring finger back and release. Taking hold of your middle finger. Now breathe to back of heart, energize heart with breath. And as you breathe out, spread the fingers, push the floor away. Release, taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, open your hands to sky and release. And taking hold of your thumb. Deep breath, lengthening low ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, as you lift up, open your hands, spreading the fingers. Release, stretching stage 2. So the hands are coming back over your head. Elbows are reaching up, fingers to hips. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, keep lengthening low ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, the heel of the hands is reaching to the floor. Spread fingers. Release, reach your arms up towards the sky. Hands facing, palm of the hands facing each other. And then breathe to palm of hands. Hold the breath. Then one by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top. Exhale, knuckles reach away from you towards your knees. And release, thumbs pointing towards your hands facing each other. Breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your thumb, and then simultaneously squeeze all other fingers to the thumb. On exhale, reach your thumb towards your knees. And release, grabbing hold of your block. As you breathe in, lengthen low ribs away from waist. As you exhale, push the floor away, place the block under your sacrum. Keep the block away from your spinal column. Ease your right foot towards your right hip or sit bone. Press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw the knee to chest. And exhale, lengthening your left leg straight up. Now breathe in, press your right foot down, glide your side ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, lift up, reach that left foot straight up. On the next breath, feel as if you're moving belly away from left thigh. And as you exhale, send in that left leg straight up. On the next breath, bend your left knee. Draw your left heel towards your right hip. And your left thigh and knee is reaching away from you. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send your left thigh and knee away from you, moving towards the left. As you breathe in, Feel as if you're lengthening the sacrum, lower ribs away from sacrum, lengthening away from the block. And exhale, keep sending the left thigh away. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, draw your left knee to chest. And as you exhale, reach your left leg straight out and up towards the sky. Breathe to left hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, lower your left heel all the way until it just about touches the floor. And then on the next breath, as you breathe in, draw the left knee to chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your left leg straight up towards the sky. Right foot presses down. Breathe to left hip. And exhale, lengthen that left leg away. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, draw your left knee to chest. One more, deep breath. Knee to chest. And exhale, reaching your left leg up. Right foot presses to the floor. Bend your left knee and place your left foot back to the floor. Line up your left heel with your left sit bone or by your hip. Press your left foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your right foot up, draw the right knee to chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your right leg straight up. Keep pressing your left foot to the floor. Now breathe to right hip, feel for moving right thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you exhale, reach up, keep pressing that left foot down. On the next breath, feel as if you're gliding your belly away from left thigh. Now exhale, reach up, keep sending that right thigh up. On the next breath, bend your right knee, draw the knee to chest. If you can, bring your right foot towards your left hip and move your right thigh out towards the right. You can hold the foot there or relax your arms down the side. Now breathe in as you breathe. Keep moving belly away from pelvis, moving lower ribs away from sacrum. As you press your left foot to the floor, keep moving your right thigh away from you. Try not to, the hips, you're not twisting to one side. Try to keep your pelvis level. Now breathe in deeply. And exhale, keep moving your right thigh away from you. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum, away from the block. One more like this. Breathe to sternum. Thigh away from you. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in. Release your right foot. Draw your right knee to chest. And as you exhale, you're sending your right leg straight out and up towards the sky. Breathe to right hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, lowering your right leg, heel almost touches the floor, maybe touches. And then breathe in, draw your right knee to chest. And as you exhale, lengthening your right leg straight up. Breathe to right hip, deep breath. And exhale, lengthening your right leg, the heel touches the floor. Then breathe in, draw your right knee to chest. Press your left foot down, exhale as you reach your right leg straight up, opening into hips and lower back. Breathe to right hip. And exhale, you're lengthening that leg away from you. As you breathe in, draw your right knee to chest. And as you exhale, lengthening up. On the next breath, bend your right knee, draw the knee to chest. And exhale, place your right foot to floor. Press down into both feet. Now breathe in as you lengthen, move your belly away from pelvis, start from move to chest, chin to chest. Push the floor away on exhale as you lift up, move the block. Now breathe in deeply, spread your ribs, chest to chin. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together. The knees are out towards the side. This is Uddiyana on your back. So you're bringing your hands down onto your thighs and you're pushing your thighs away from you. From here, take a deep breath into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Hold the breath and allow the breath time to open up the lower back. And now exhale completely. Chin tucks in. Pull your belly in. Use your hands. Glide your thighs away from you. Feet presses together. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly. And then breathe. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Hold the breath. Just allow yourself time to feel the breath. Feeling the energy of the breath as it moves through your body. Now exhale, exhale completely. Chin is tucking in. Suck your belly in. The more you do this, your diaphragm opens, chest is moving to chin. Use your hands, traction thighs away from you. Feet presses together, feet active. Keep lengthening your lower back, maybe leaving the floor, but keep hollowing your belly out. Release if you feel a choking sensation, always let go. The last one in this, deep breath. Total exhale. Chin tucks in, pull belly back, pull it in. Press your hands against the thighs, thighs against the hands. Back. And release. Use your, draw your knees together and then roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. Push the floor away as you come up. Use your right hand to support your head and your neck. Come onto your knees for your dolphin sequence. So your dolphin sequence today is dolphin, palms facing up, and stay here for aim for up to 5 breaths. And then dolphin, palms facing down. This time aim for 3 breaths with both feet onto the floor, and then 3 breaths with one leg up, left leg reaches up, 3 breaths, foot comes back down, 3 breaths with the other foot reaching out. So that's the sequence for the second day. So bring your hands onto your biceps to measure, bring your elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, palm of the hands is facing upwards. Again, if you have one of the blocks to help to keep the elbows and shoulders aligned, then do so, and keep the palms parallel. So if you have a block like this, you can use the strap as I illustrated. You can do this also with the strap. Neck, shoulders relaxed. Now breathe. Breathe into upper back. Lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Then move your chest back to thighs and knees. As you breathe in, breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. As you exhale, push the floor away. Feel as if you're lengthening your arm bones. Your top ribs are moving away from shoulders. Reach your fingertips forward, thumbs reaching to floor. As you breathe, feel as if you're breathing into palm of hands. And as you press your arms to the floor, exhale, reach back. Now breathe, breathe into back of heart and energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, reach your sit bones away from you. On the next breath, move your belly away from pelvis. And exhale, reach back. Keep the neck relaxed and long. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down. And then measure up again for dolphin, palms facing down, elbows are tucked in. This time working with one leg up at the appointed time. So the neck and shoulders relax. Take a deep breath into upper back. Lift and spread the back, curl toes under. And exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. As you breathe in, feel as if you're breathing into armpits. Broaden the side ribs so it's opening into armpits. Now push the floor away on exhale and move your sit bones back. Walk your feet in a couple of inches. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, move your belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, lengthen through the spine, reach your sit bones back. You're pushing the floor away. Anchor your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And exhale, reach it back. Spread the toes. Breathe to left hip, feel for moving left thigh bone away from pelvis. And exhale, reach it back. Feel as if you're taking it up as you reach it back. On your next breath, as you breathe in, keep sending your left thigh away from left hip. Now press your right foot to the floor as you reach your left leg back. Yeah, beautiful, everyone. On the next breath, as you breathe in, keep sending your left leg away from you. And exhale, lower your left foot to the floor. Anchor your left foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe to your right hip. Feel for moving right thigh bone away from pelvis. And exhale, reach. Move the thigh bone away from hip. Feel for pressing your left foot to floor. And then breathe in. Move your right thigh away from right hip. And as you exhale, reach it back. Deep breath, inhale, lengthen right leg away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot to the floor. Both feet down, breathe in deeply. And exhale, release, bend the knees, and come all the way on down to the floor. And take a breath. Take a breath in embryo, relax your arms down by your side, relax the neck and the shoulders, relax them away from your ears. Allow yourself just to feel the pose. Breathe into lower back. And then exhaling, feeling for that release. Bring your hands under the shoulders, push the floor away, breathe in, come all the way up. You're coming up to stand. Stand with your feet, you're standing in horse stance, so your heels are about 12 inches, 2 feet away from each other, knees are bent. Bring your hands onto your thighs and traction your thighs out towards the side. Turn your knees out. So your knees are aiming for your second, third, or even fourth toe. If you have more flexibility, you're really working, you feel this into glutes, you feel this into hamstrings, and you're opening it into hips and pelvis. So traction your thighs away from you. Feet presses down, lift the toes, spread the toes. If you can, go deeper into the pose. And then breathe in. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting belly up. As you exhale, as you go a little deeper, send your thighs out towards the side. Now breathe in, lift sternum. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're curling pubic bone to navel. Agnisara, from here, take a deep breath. And exhale completely. Chin tucks in, suck the belly in, let it go. Suck it in and up, let it go. All the way back and release. All the way back and release. Breathe in and exhale. Agnisara, slow. All the way back and release. All the way back. Keep moving the belly. 2 rounds fast. Breathe in and exhale. Now move the belly as fast as you can. One more. Breathe in and exhale. Agnisara, going as fast as you can. And release. Stand, heel toe feet together, and stand at the front of your mat. Working into your salutation. So if you need to pad your knees, then use a blanket towel or mat to pad your knees. Then stand at the front of your mat. As you exhale, hands together by chest. Your feet press to the floor, lift the toes, spread the toes. Your back is straight, you bring your feet a little bit wider. Press your feet to the floor, and then breathe in, reach your arms up. Lift your chest, lift your back ribs as you reach your arms right up towards the sky. Now keep the length. You exhale, fold forward. Belly's in, hands to the floor. Lunge. Inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Now reach back. Feel as if you're reaching your left heel away from you. Press your right foot to the floor and push the floor away as you reach your arms up. Press down into the right foot and then lift up, lift away from the thigh. And exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back. Reach both heels away from you. Inner ankles as if they're squeezing towards each other. Now bend the knees. Bend the elbows. Tuck the elbows in. Exhale as you lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra. Inhale. Now inhale, moving your chest forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Feel as if you're turning the thighs inwards, so the inner thighs, if they're squeezing towards each other. Now reach your legs back and move your chest forward, but reach your elbows to hips. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet in a couple of inches and then reach back, heels to floor, move chest to thighs and knees. Feel the opening through your upper and mid and lower back. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Face your right knee to the floor. Reach back into your right heel and then release the foot. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach your arms up. Press your left foot down and reach up a little bit more. And exhale, hands down. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed. Bring your hands onto the floor or onto the ankles. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Now exhale, feel for that extension through the spine. Pull your belly in and bring your forehead down towards your toes. Feet presses the floor. Breathe in, stand up. Push the floor away as you stand. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Lift your back ribs. Lift your chest, arms to sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up. Now spread the fingers and soften the shoulders. Stay here, press your feet to the floor. As you breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe, breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, step or float it back into plank. Reach back into the heels, push the floor away, exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. You're pushing floor away in downward dog. Warrior one. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Now push the floor away with both legs as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Look at the edge of your right foot and then reach it back as if you want the edge of the foot to reach the floor. And then glide your right hip forward as you glide your left hip back. Press into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, hands under the shoulders. Exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move your chest and wrist forward. Lengthen your legs back, shoulders away from your ears. Feet are active, keep reaching them away from you. And as you breathe out, press back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Walk your feet in a couple of inches, and then reach your heels to the floor, bellies in. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Feel as if you're pushing back to the edge of your left foot as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend your right knee and then push the floor away as you stretch up. Glide your left hip forward, right hip is back. And exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down, you can bend the knees. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, reach forward, lengthen legs back, shoulders away from your ears. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet in a couple of inches, and then reach your heels to the floor. Ankles as if they're squeezing towards each other. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, lift your chest, reach your arms up, spread the fingers, spread the palm and heel of hands. Now reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, reach your arms out and up towards the sky, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Go deeper into the pose, push the floor away as you reach up. And exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down, you can bend the knees. Cobra, inhale, move chest, ribs forward as you lengthen, legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Push your floor away in downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step, left foot forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Feet presses to the floor, breathe in, stand. Lengthen arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. Breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Spread the fingers. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. As you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move your chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Now bend the elbows slightly. Reach your elbows back to hips and then tuck your elbows in. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Now keep the toes curled under of your right foot and then bring your hands onto your left thigh, traction your left thigh forward. Feel for reaching back, bend your right knee slightly and then reach back into your right heel. If you're going further, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into that left foot and then breathe and lift up away from the thigh. And as you exhale, go a little deeper, reach back into your right heel. Breathe into lower back as you lift out of lower back. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, curl pubic bone to the navel and reach back into that heel. Final twist on the next breath, reach your right arm straight forward. And as you exhale, reach your left arm straight back. Press into your left foot and breathe in, lift your left ribs away from left hip. And exhale as you open out a little bit more. On your next breath, breathe to sternum. And exhale as you open up. Inhale, arms to sky. And exhale, hands to the floor. Face your right knee down to the floor. Set up the twisting lunge. Right and left hand is onto left thigh. Breathe in, reach your left arm up, spread fingers. As you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh and place your left hand on top. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. As you breathe out, twist to the left. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe to lower back. Feel for opening lower back with breath. Press your left foot to the floor as you twist to the left. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And exhale, twist. Inhale, release, lounge lunge. Bring your right hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Straighten your right leg, reach it back. Use your left hand to traction your left thigh forward. Now as you breathe in, feel as if you're lying down onto your right hip, but you're not touching the floor. And as you breathe out, as you lift your ribs away from the floor, you're twisting towards your left thigh. Keep moving your right thigh away from you. Press your left foot to the floor. As you breathe in, glide your ribs away from the left hip. And as you exhale, feel as if you're moving your sternum towards your left thigh. Left hip is reaching back. One more breath, deep breath. Draw chest forward. And exhale as you come in a little deeper into this pose. Inhale, release. Hands under the shoulders, step back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra, moving chest forward. Lengthen legs back. Bend the elbows slightly and then reach your elbows back to hips. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. You push your floor away in your downward dog. Walk your feet in a couple of inches. And then reach your heels to the floor and move your chest to thighs and knees. Reach your sit bones back. On the next breath, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. The toes of your left foot are curled under. Reach back into left heel. Traction your right thigh forward. And if you can, reach your arms up towards the sky. Press into your right foot. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting belly away from thigh. And as you exhale, reach back. Your left heel is back, it's straight up. If you want to go more, just bend your left knee slightly, reaching left knee towards the floor. Now breathe in and lift up, lift chest. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Keep moving your right thigh forward. Final twist. On the next breath, reach your left arm forward. And as you exhale, reach your right arm straight back. Press into your right foot. Breathe and feel as if you're lifting ribs away from thigh. And exhale, opening out a little bit more. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, your arms lengthens away from each other. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to the floor. Place your left knee down. Ease your right foot back slightly. Twisting lunge. Right hand is onto right thigh. Breathe in, reach your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, your left elbow is over your right. Place your right hand on top. As you breathe in, glide your ribs away from the left hip. And as you breathe out, twist towards the right, glide your right hip back. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, send your left hip back. Breathe to lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, press both feet to floor as you roll your forward. Your left hand back, and then keep moving the ribs, your foot, your thighs back to the floor, knees to the floor, and breathing, glide your ribs open as if the ribs are coming into left armpit. Press your right foot to the floor as you arc your chest towards the right thigh. Now breathing, breathe to lower back, keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, sternum moves towards your right thigh. Press your right foot down. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you exhale, as you take it a little deeper, reach your left leg back. Inhale, release. Hands either side of your front foot. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tight in. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. Now, as you inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your legs. And as you exhale, lengthen your legs back, spread the toes. Reach back as if you're touching the back wall. Feel as if you're pressing lower down onto pubic bone, and then breathe in, move your belly forward. Lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, reach your arms down, your clasped arms down to heels. Now breathe into the lower back as you lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, move your chest forward, lengthen your legs back. Inhale, release, lower down. Your hands are under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feeling, pushing floor away in your downward facing dog. Extended warrior variation. On the next breath, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Warrior two stance. Your left forearm is onto your left thigh. Reach your right arm out and up towards the sky. Now press into your left leg, breathing, glide your left thigh away from hip. And as you breathe out, roll your chest open as you reach in your right fingertips up towards the sky. Reach your arm away from your right ear. Now breathe in, anchor your right foot to floor, and then breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis. Keep lifting chest up to skin. And as you exhale, you're reaching your right arm away from you. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, lengthen the arm away from you. On the next breath, press into your left foot. Reach your right arm straight up to sky. And as you exhale, lengthen your right arm forward over your ear. If you can, bring your left hand down to the floor by your left foot. As you press your left foot to floor, breathing, glide your ribs, left ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you reach back into your right heel, reach your right arm forward. Now breathe to sternum, draw chest forward, chest moves to chin. And exhale, lengthen your right arm over right ear. From here, place your right hand to the floor. And then ease your left arm up towards the sky. You might be onto the ball of your foot, of your right foot, to get with more opening. Now breathe in, lengthen, ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you open up towards the left, glide your left hip back. One more breath like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands either side of your front foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra, move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet in a couple of inches and then reach your heels to the floor. Move your chest to thighs and knees, sit bones reach back. Now breathe again, breathe in, broaden the upper back. And as you exhale, squeeze your elbows in like turbo dog, bend the elbows slightly. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for extended warrior variation with chest opener. Your right forearm is onto right thigh. Your left arm is reaching up towards the sky. Press into your right leg, breathe and lift your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip back, right sit bones reaches back towards left heel. Press your left foot to floor, and then breathe and lengthen through the left side of your body. And as you exhale, reach your left arm back away from left ear. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath, lift chest forward. And as you exhale, opening up, reach your left arm back, spread the fingers. On the next breath, as you press your down into your right foot. Breathe in, reach your left arm is up. And as you exhale, lengthen your left arm over left ear. Now breathe into your left side ribs, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you reach back into your left foot, reach. So you got the whole lengthening, the side angle lengthen right from heel to fingertips. If you can, place your right hand to the floor by right foot. Press your right foot to the floor, breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, as you glide your right sit bone back, reach your left arm forward. Now breathe into belly, move belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're opening out a little bit more. Place your left hand to the floor. And then breathe in, reaching your right arm out and up towards the sky. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, open out, reaching that right arm up. One more breath, breathe to lower back, keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, release, hands to the floor, step back for plank. Reach back into heels, exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog, push and flow away in downward dog. On your next breath, as you inhale, step your warrior two, step your left foot forward between the hands. And then from here, coming into head to ankle prep. So your left hand is onto left thigh, you're moving thigh away from you. Your right arm is reaching back towards the right hip. Press into your left leg, breathe in, glide your ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, move your left thigh away from you, moving forehead towards your right foot. Now breathe into your left side ribs, balloon the ribs towards your left knee. And as you breathe out, glide your thigh away from you, you're bringing your forehead towards your right foot. One more like this, deep breath, breathe to sternum. As you exhale, opening up the hip, keep moving forehead towards your right knee. Then inhale, release, come all the way up. Arms are reaching out to side. Warrior two, coming in from warrior two into reverse warrior. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. As you breathe out, reverse. The right is now below or above the knee. Left arm reaches over left ear. Press into your right foot. Breathe in, lift out of right side. Keep lifting away from hip. And exhale, your left arm is over left ear. You can bring your right hand higher onto hip. You can slide the hand around. Now breathe in, feel as if lifting belly away from pelvis. And exhale, lengthen arm over your ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head. Bring your hands down on the inside of your left foot. Move your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. And then pivot so that you're on the ball of your right foot. Your hands are under the shoulders. Moving into Mancun stretch or lizard. From here, press into your left foot. As you breathe in, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, bend the elbows and reach back into your right heel. That's too strong. Place a block under your forearms or place your right knee to the floor. Now breathe to lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, send your right heel back. Left hip is back. Breathe to heart, deep breath. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Keep pressing your left foot to floor and then breathing, glide your ribs away from left hip. Exhale, release. Place your knee down and then step your right leg back for plank. Step your left leg back for plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog, push floor away in downward dog. Warrior two, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Coming into head to ankle press. So you're bringing your right hand onto your right thigh, traction in your right thigh away from you. Left arm is reaching towards your left foot ankle, all hands to the floor. Press into right foot. And then breathing, glide your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, as you glide your right thigh away from you, you're bringing your forehead towards your left shin, towards your left foot. Now balloon the breath into right ribs. Ribs are opening towards your right knee. And as you exhale, traction the thigh away from you. You're bringing forehead closer towards your left ankle. Deep breath, keep lengthening, traction ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you open it out, open the side ribs. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away as you come all the way on back up. Stay in your warrior two pose, so your arms are reaching out to the side. Bend the front knee and press back to the edge of your left foot. Left foot presses to the floor. Breathe, reach your left arm up. Set up for reverse warrior. And as you breathe out, your left arm is now below or above the knee. Reach your right arm up. Reach it over your ear. Bend your right knee. Press into left leg. Breathe in, lift out to left side. Keep lifting out to left side. And as you breathe out, reach your right arm over right ear. You can bring your left hand higher up onto the thigh. You can slide it around the back towards your right hip. Now breathe in, lift sternum. And exhale, reaching your right arm over right ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Last breath as you breathe, keep lifting out of lower back. And exhale, lengthening your arm over here. Use your right arm breathing to pull your body up. Left arm is supporting your head. Bring your, so your hands are now coming down on the inside of your right foot. Use your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Reach back into your left heel and then breathing, glide your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Forearms, bending elbows, forearms to the floor or onto a block. And if this is stronger than you want it to be, place your left knee to the floor. Now breathe in, press your right foot to the floor, glide your ribs forward away from right hip. And exhale, reach back into left heel. Press your right foot to floor and then breathing, keep gliding the ribs forward. And exhale, feel as if you're sending right sit bone back as you reach your left heel away from you. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale, release, knees to the floor, hands under the shoulders, step it back for plank. Now reach your heels away from you. Exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward facing dog. Pigeon, on the next breath as you breathe in, step your left foot forward and bring your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. You're sending your right leg straight back, hands are under the shoulders. Feel the traction in your left thigh. You're massaging your thigh, opening, working into the fascia, and move your thigh bone forward. And as you breathe out, send your right leg straight back. Feel as if you're bearing down into pelvis, breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Keep the length. As you exhale and fold forward over your left shin. Now breathe in, send your right leg back and lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, fold forward. Belly is coming all the way maybe down to the floor. Now breathe in, spread the breath into back ribs. And as you exhale, as your belly pulls in, send your left thigh forward, right leg reaches back. On the breath, spread your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back, hands onto the shoulders. You're coming into twisting pigeon towards your left thigh. So your left hand is by left hip. Reach the hand away from you. Your right arm is coming over, so you're opening to the side ribs. Keep feeling for sending your right leg away from you. Balloon the breath into your right side ribs. And exhale, you fold. So you're opening the intercostal muscles. Now breathe into lower back and lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, as your belly pulls in, fold. Keep reaching your right leg away from you. Deep breaths. And as you exhale, send that right leg back, feet are still active. As you breathe in, glide your left ribs away from left hip. And if you can, take yourself a little deeper. Try to get your right hip closer towards the floor. Last breath in this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Twisting pigeon towards your foot. So you bring your left foot up at the right angle. And then from here, bring your left elbow, tuck it into the arc of your left foot. The right hand is on top. Now breathe in and feel as if you're gliding ribs away from your left hip. And as you exhale, twist away from the foot. That's a little bit strong for you today. Then do sternum to foot. So you're taking hold of your foot with both hands. And then you're bringing your sternum towards your left foot. Aim to straighten your right leg if you can. So breathe in, keep gliding your belly away from left thigh. And as you exhale, you're moving your chest either closer to the foot or you're twisting away from the foot. One more breath in this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Breathe in. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Lower down on the exhale. Keep the elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra. Move chest, ribs forward. You lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet in a couple of inches and push the floor away as you reach your sit bones back. Pigeon. Inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Right foot moves towards the left edge of the mat. Straighten left leg. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. You can use your hands to traction your right thigh away from you as you lengthen your left leg back. Breathe down into pelvis, breathe in, lifting belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you're folding forward over your right shin. Now breathe to lower back as you're lengthening out of lower back. And exhale as you fold, pull belly in. Now spread the breath into back ribs. As you exhale, as you fold forward, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. One more breath. Breathe into side ribs. Exhale, pull belly in. Reach back into your left big toe. Inhale, release, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come on up. Twisting pigeon towards your right thigh. Right hand is by right hip. Reach the hand away from the press back. Feel as if you're sending your left leg back. As you inhale, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, your left arm is down towards the floor, opening the side ribs on the left. Now breathe in, lengthen your left leg away from you. Glide your ribs away from left hip. And exhale as you fold over your right thigh. Spread your breath into back ribs. And exhale, bellies in. On the next breath, glide your ribs away from your right hip. And exhale, allowing your body just to melt into the pose. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away as you come on up. Twisting pigeon towards your foot or sternum to foot. So your right foot is at a right angle. You're coming into pigeon towards twisting pigeon. Your right elbow tucked into the arc of your foot. You're making a fist, your left hand's on top. You breathe in, lift the ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, twist towards the foot or away from the foot, dependent on your flexibility. If you wanted to go sternum, take hold of the foot, the arc of the foot with both hands. Press into right sit bones, breathing, glide your ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, bring in sternum towards the foot. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale as you pull, coming deeper. Breathing into the lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale as you pull. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. From here, coming into straddle splits. So you're reaching your legs out towards the side. Keep moving the legs out away from you, reach out with the balls of your feet. Pressing down into sit bones, breathing, lifting belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Keep moving the thighs out towards the side. On exhale, you're folding forward. Now sit bones presses to floor, breathe in, lift out, lengthen out of lower back. And exhale as you fold. Breathe to sternum, chest lifts. Whilst moving your thighs out towards the side, on exhale, you're folding. Let your breath into back ribs. And exhale, bringing your chest all the way down to floor. Taking 2 more breaths in. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away, come all the way on up. Hands by hips, straighten your legs, and lie down on your backs. Shavasana. Let your arms relax by your side, shoulders away from your ears. You can bend the knees so the soles of your feet are onto the floor, or bring the soles of your feet together. You can also move to the wall and have the heels up against the wall. So allow yourself to let go in your final pose, Shavasana. As you lie here, begin to feel the energy in your body, move in through your body. Moving fingertips, tips of toes. And with your breath, allowing that breath to move through every part of you. On your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. And on your next breath, bend your knees and move your knees to chest, hug your knees in. Then roll to your left side towards your heart center. Bring your right hand to the floor by chest, breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up and use your left hand to support your head and neck. Coming into a seated position. Your hands are towards your chest, thumbs lightly touch each other, and feel the beat of your own heart. Feeling the preciousness of your own body. And allow yourself to be engulfed by this beauty. Sit here now and notice how you feel. And congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide. As we're finishing with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.